welcome
to our
play.
Who are you?
I'll see you in fourth period, Mr. Sharp.
Two gentlemen came into town, Harvey and William, the real brothers of Peter Wilkes. During the last few hours of the King and Duke's stay, they were tested and tested. The last test required for Peter Wilkes' grave to be dug up from the ground and examine his breast. They found the gold. Huck tries to run away, finds Jim and is close, except the Duke finds him and forces him onto the raft along with the King. As the Duke and King come upon the raft, they start to scare Huck by shaking him. Huck lies and tells the Duke and the King how he thought they were both dead and captured, and that he was happy to see that they were alive. The King gives Huck a hard time about leaving, but in all truth, the Duke points out, the King left not even a caring where Huck was and what his condition might be. Then the King and the Duke have a hissy fit about who stole the gold and tried to hide it. Both of them blame themselves, but only the King fully owns up to it. Huck is pretty relieved.
The King as well as the Duke hasn't had any success except being able to afford beer from their horrible shows. The King and the Duke start to whisper plans with each other. This leads to Huck and Jim starting to become uneasy. When Huck followed the Duke and eavesdropped on the Duke's conversation with the King, Huck ran back to the raft. Huck was expecting for Jim to be there, but he wasn't. He was gone. Huck then goes through some internal conflict, but ultimately decides that he will steal Jim away. The Duke allowed this.
Huck arrives at Ms. Phelps' home and is welcomed by a circle of 15 hounds. Before Huck could portray anyone, Ms. Phelps gave him a new character, Tom. Little did he know that he would be portraying his best friend, Tom Sawyer. The same Tom Sawyer which was on his way to his Aunt Sally's at this minute. Huck eventually stops Tom, catches up, and Tom agrees to help steal Jim. The real Tom Sawyer plays a trick on his Aunt Sally by kissing her. And he promised he wouldn't kiss her again only if she asked. Sally flipped out, and then Tom revealed himself as Sid, one of his actual brothers. They were all happy together.